Today we check out one of the largest predators in North America, and Zach gets to chill with a crocodile. Nighttime brings out all sorts of cool animals. And in the Everglades, there's one specific animal I like to find at night. The American crocodile. American crocodiles are found throughout the Americas, including Florida, Cuba, Mexico, Central America, and a part of South America, all the way down to Ecuador. They happen to be the only crocodile that's known to share their habitats with their cousin, the much more famous American alligator. But these two species ranges only overlap in South Florida. Growing up in Florida, I remember being told that crocs and gators didn't get along, and that the two species fight each other over territory. And because gators are more aggressive, that crocodiles are only found in a small part of Florida. And while this idea of an interspecies reptilian war seems fun, it's totally untrue. It really just comes down to a few key differences between the two animals.
But before I tell you the secret to telling the difference between a crocodile and an alligator, I should let you in on another secret first. I now have my very own Patreon, where you can support my endeavors as a wildlife filmmaker for as little as $1 per month, or more if you're able to. There's a link down in the description below, and now back to the show.
You might not be sure what makes a crocodile different from an alligator, so just keep a few things in mind. First off, their color. Alligators are darker overall compared to the sandy brownish colors of crocodiles. Secondly, their temperature tolerance. Alligators can handle pretty cold temperatures. They can even survive almost being completely frozen. Crocodiles, on the other hand, can't survive anything below -8 Celsius. Third, their mouth shape. Alligators have a rounded snout, and crocodiles have a much pointier snout. Fourth, their body size. Alligators typically don't get longer than 10 to 15 feet long, but crocodiles can reach 20 feet long, making them one of the largest reptiles on Earth. Another thing that separates American crocodiles from American alligators is the water they live in. These crocs have a special salt gland that allows them to stay in salt water permanently. Alligators don't have this gland, and because of that, they usually avoid salt water if possible. It's because of their salt gland that American crocodiles can be found in Florida, sometimes venturing as far north as Tampa Bay, or that one time that a very confused crocodile was found in South Carolina. Crocodilians, which is the catch-all taxonomic name for crocodiles, alligators, caimans, and gharials, are dangerous. And they are incredible apex ambush predators in every environment they are found in, and you should use caution anywhere you know they can show up, which includes any body of water in Florida. But compared to alligators, the American crocodile seems to be less aggressive. Alligators can be very sneaky. They do a lot of skulking around for potential food, but American crocodiles seem to be very, chill? Attacks are rare, and there are no records of people being killed by American crocodiles in the US. In the early 1900s, crocodile hunters, not the friendly Australian kind, RIP Steve Irwin, exploited the American crocodile's chill nature by extensively hunting them. Their meat was prized for its taste, their tough hides made for excellent leather, and their teeth and bones made for fast-selling trinkets, curios, and souvenirs that sold well in the rapidly growing tourist economy Florida still maintains to this day. Because of this, both American alligators and American crocodiles almost went extinct. It wasn't until the 1970s, when commercial hunting was banned for both species, that their numbers began to recover. Today, it's estimated that there are 2,000 American crocodiles in Florida, mostly in the Everglades and in the Florida Keys. Now, I've talked a lot about alligators, but enough of them. This is the crocodile episode, so get out of here, Gator. You'll get your own Wild Florida episode someday. Get out of here. Come on, go. Woo! Okay, now that's over. It's easy for us to think about crocodiles as big and scary. I mean, come on, they're a 20-foot water dragon. But even they start off life as cute little babies with very protective mothers. Female crocodiles can reach adulthood at 15 years old, and they lay between 30 and 70 eggs in nests that they build in sandy banks by the lakes and lagoons they're found in. And those mama crocodiles will fiercely protect their nests for up to 5 weeks after their little babies hatch. After those first 5 weeks, though, the baby crocs are on their own. Most of the little ones won't survive their first year. They'll be eaten by birds, large fish, and even older, larger crocodiles. But those little crocodiles that do make it past their first year alive usually survive all the way to adulthood. Our little crocodiles' diets change as they get older and bigger. They start off small, catching bugs, crabs, and snails, and eventually they grow enough to catch fish, turtles, small mammals, and birds, and adult crocodiles are big enough to take down other crocs, pigs, cattle, and even sharks. American crocodiles are so good at hunting sharks that in the saltwater areas they're found in, there are almost no sharks around. American crocodiles serve a really important job in the ecosystem. They go after injured or sick animals, which helps protect those species from diseases being spread. Your best chance to see American crocodiles for yourself is to visit Everglades National Park in South Florida. I would specifically recommend the Flamingo Marina. You also might get lucky enough to see alligators and manatees there as well. Just make sure you stay out of the water.
I'm going to take a bit of a break from YouTube for the next few weeks, and I'll be back with more of Wild Florida soon, I promise. But in the meantime, if you want to check out more, you can always check out my new Patreon with tons of exclusive merchandise and videos for those that check it out. And be sure to share my videos on whichever social media you're most active on. I am so proud of the adventures that we've had so far and all the cool animals that we've gotten up close to meet, see, and check out and learn about. And I can't wait for the adventure to continue. So I'll see you soon in season 2 of Wild Florida.
So, I'm Zak and Zak. This is the American Crocodile. Thanks for checking out what makes Florida so wild.